Building a system and maintaining that system are two really different skill sets. And the internet has a bunch of inspiration on design systems, but very little guidance on incorporating and maintaining systems on the development side. Do you have any resources that can help us get better at that?
That's a great question. And I think the most important learnings one can get come from understanding your audience. When I'm talking about audience, I'm referring to the first user of the design system, and those are product designers and engineers. The reason why I'm highlighting this is that a design system has to embrace the culture and the way a company operates. And connecting with both product designers and their engineering partners will help us understand things such as how customizable the components should be, or how much time should pass in the release cycle between one version and the other, and even what kind of documentation is needed. Perhaps in one company, a very technical and granular documentation is critical, but at other companies, a high level and more inspirational one is just enough. So there is truly one size fits none when it comes to design systems. There really is no blueprint out there that will magically solve every problem for every company in the same way. And so that's why I was mentioning how important it is to understand your audience. Now, there are more and more design systems out there that have reached a certain level of maturity. And it has been very refreshing and interesting to see people sharing their learnings. But we should all keep in mind that that information that we find out there could work or could very well not work at the company where we are. So it's important to listen. It's important to test things, to validate things. But one trap that we should all avoid is to use something we hear out there as a blueprint for our own initiative, because this is design systems is something built for the people, and people don't need a blueprint. People need something that supports their work. And this is what a design system ultimately is. So very important to learn and listen at everything that's happening out there and try to reuse best practices and try to see how many people solve different problems. But then eventually we always have to keep in mind the people that we support.
You just saw a snippet from whiteboard.fm. You can watch the entire episode by clicking on the link in description. We have hundreds of clips on design case studies, hiring processes, and much more. This podcast is a part of the 10K Designers Network. Check out our website whiteboard.fm to learn more.